behind him, and it's not hard to see why, because when he gets it right, he's an absolute rocket. Serial Sticker Smithy. And we're going to take a look at his last start, which was at Geelong. He went 29.21, which we know is dead set and moving.
Yeah, absolutely flying. They don't go much faster than that. When you're nudging that 22 seconds at Geelong, you are flying, and you can see here he's absolutely humming along, just nails it out of the start, and he's going to get a huge amount of room here today as well. Hale the Chief likes to use plenty of the track. Knee deep shouldn't bother him in the early stages too much, so he's going to get that room he needs to explode. We saw last year in the Healesville Cup, he got cluttered up from the inside and didn't quite get the run that the team behind him would have been hoping for. But today, the small field, his electric speed, his confidence that he would have taken from his last race at Geelong would be huge, and I'm looking forward to seeing him strut his stuff and show us how good he is in one of these short course events.
Now, we had the brief discussion off air about the naming of Greyhound at number 1. Are we going with Stifler or Stifler?
No, well, you and I grew up in the time where American Pie was a big thing. We're rolling with Stifler. That is the way that I'm going to be rolling with him. And from Karen Pitt camp, is going to be hard to beat, as all dogs from that camp are.
Indeed, looks pretty well drawn there in box number 1. What about the other contenders here? I mean, Hale the Chief is at $6.50. He looks to want to get to that outside part of the track, but I looked at one of his starts where he jumped from box 8 and he was pretty plain, so I was a tad confused by that. But all things being equal, he is well drawn out there.
Yeah, I'm happy that he's back at Healesville. I think around the circle probably wasn't really his go. We've seen here at Healesville previously where he likes to use a bit of the track. He touched on that run from the pink where he wasn't exactly at his best, but I think this draw is going to really suit him. I think the small field's going to suit him. There's going to be no dogs pestering him at all. I think Hale the Chief's going to have absolutely no excuses. So if you like him and you're willing to take that $6.50, then I wouldn't talk you out of it, but I think Serial Stick is just going to be really hard to beat in this one, Patch. I think everything aligns. Being drawn in the middle of the track is no issue at all. No dogs to pester it as they go up, and he's a proper rocket, is Serial Sticker. But it's a quality field, as we expect in races like this. Stifler's got plenty of ability, and the defeats that Stifler's had recently have come in really strong races behind the likes of Sheasel and in a couple of free-for-alls. And Knee Deep is a dog. Well, we probably know his brother a little bit better in field day, but Knee Deep is no slouch at all, and he is a big boy up around that 40-kilo mark. So if he's getting in the argy-bargy, he's going to be comfortable with that as well, and has early speed, which doesn't always occur for dogs his size, but it's all Serial Sticker for me. Now,
we're both pretty bullish about Serial Stick in here and expecting him to maintain his sensational win at Geelong in his last start. He's now been $1.90 this morning into $1.50. As much as we are confident, is it getting a bit skinny or still good enough?
Yeah, look, I think there's enough reasons to be backing him, to take him down to that $1.50. I wouldn't want to be getting any shorter than that. He can do a few things wrong, and you look at his overall record, and he's a little bit of an all or nothing sort of dog. He's had 14 wins from his 23 starts and only 3 other placings, which sometimes can be a concern, but that's because he just needs that a little bit of room to explode. After 10 metres, he goes bang, and he's going to be able to get that first 10 metres of peace that he needs in this race. So it's all up to him, and if he's ready to go, which judging by that run at Geelong last start, the 22-21 best of the day performance, I think he's ready and raring to go.
So we're with him. That's number 5, Serial Sticker, and the punters are with him too. As I said before, $1.90 into $1.50, and follows the trend of a few favourites here so far in these heats of the Emerald. This is the 4th. Let's get up to James.
Yeah, runners at the start here, Jace. They'll be moving in very soon. This is the 4th heat of the Emerald, and an intriguing series. Still the benchmark at 16.40 from Bless Rain. It just shows you how impressive she was, and the day now starting to warm up, and generally weather-wise, the warmer it gets, the quicker they go. So you'd expect as the meeting progresses, they're only going to get faster and faster, and with the likes of maybe 2 of the best straight track greyhounds in the country going around in the final heat, Sheasel and Mile a Minute, it's going to be intriguing coming down to that last heat of the Emerald with so much on the line. Serial Sticker, he was absolutely airborne when he approached the Healesville Cup Series. He made that. He was unbeaten, I think 7 from 7 going into that final. He's been a little bit up and down form line of late, but his last start at Geelong was back to his brilliant best. And he is a clear favourite in what looks probably the most even heat of the Emerald. All four could win. Set to run now. Race 6. And they're racing. Serial Sticker step beautifully from the middle, and he's going to pound across and lead over Hail the Chief, very wide out. The leader's flying along early, then knee deep, and Stifler left behind. But Serial Sticker, he is making a statement. 6 lengths in front from Hail the Chief. It's going to be red, red hot. Serial Sticker, what a run that. He won it by 6 lengths over Hail the Chief. Third Stifler, last knee deep, and the run is crazy. It's out of this world. 16:26. No wind whatsoever. And right now, there is the Emerald favourite at this point in time. Serial Sticker. He loves the straight. And after roaring out of box number 5 in 6:39, he was off and gone with the cash. Home in 9:86. Surpasses Bless Rain. Does it by nearly 3 lengths after 50% of the heats have been ran. It's a frightening time. A huge statement from Serial Sticker. There's nothing sticky about it. Brendan Purcell, A. McVicker, Mapunga Cruiser kissing Carter. He'll advance into the Emerald off a supreme heat victory. Could not have done any more. Could not have been any more impressive. Serial Sticker for Brendan Purcell. Defeating 7 Hail the Chief. Ran an honest race down the middle. No match for the winner. That special syndicate, Peter Kelly, my bro Fabio Prim and Proper. Third in was number 1, Stifler. And to show the quality of Stifler, and then to see the margin he was defeated, you knew the leader was flying. Stifler for M. Mars and Karen Pitt, Barcia Bale, Gypsy's Lux. So a huge performance from Serial Sticker, 16:25. I'd have to say, with no tailwind whatsoever, that is as close as you'll get to a record run. The only times you'll see a track record broken here is with some sort of tail breeze. But 0 tail breeze, he goes 16:25. Maybe the most impressive win we've ever seen here. Serial Sticker, so impressive in the 4th heat. More to come on 5-7-1-3.
Big claims from James Van Aman about that performance of Serial Sticker. 16:25, Smithy. Almost as brutal as his son on the back of our neck at the moment. Some sort of performance that was.
That was a proper performance by Serial Sticker. We know he's a gun. We know he's a rocket. We know what he can do up the straight. He broke 19 seconds at about his 8th career start over the 350. His first crack at the 300. He was mapped to get plenty of room. He got that, but he capitalised on that most importantly. And James, who has watched as much straight track racing as anyone, particularly over the last 10, 15, 20 years, he's made some big claims at the end of that. He said that's one of the most impressive performances he's seen. And who are we to suggest against that? That was seriously, seriously fast. And I know James has said he'll go into the Emerald off that. There's still a chance he doesn't with 4 heats to go.
He's going.
But he'll be in the Emerald with that time. They're not going quicker than that. That was a proper run.
Yep, outstanding performance from Serial Sticker. Congratulations to Brendan Purcell. We knew he was one of the rockets coming into this series, Lewis, and he's absolutely proven that with the fastest time of the day so far in his heat of the Emerald. Yep, all good. Yep, no worries.